Alright guys, HerbQuest here, back at it again with yet another audiobook series. Hope you guys like the new intro. That's not going to be the new channel intro in general, just a new intro for this audiobook series where I read all the Dragon Slayer 2 lore. Since this is the first book in the series, I'll speak for the rest of the books in the series and say that all books and notes, etc. are from the Dragon Slayer 2 quest and the post-quest lore. There's some extra things that you can find after you complete the quest. That way I don't have to repeat that every single video like I did for the Zaya ones. This will be the longest ramble of the series, so without further ado and further rambling, let's hop right into it then with Alblenkian's Escape. Alblenkian's Escape. I am betrayed by my brothers and sisters and those who swore to battle by my side. I pledged my service to the Empty Lord, and I never wavered, even as I was warned of his downfall. I think perhaps I should have, for those who I once named as allies have turned against me. Why? Many of them are alive only because of the actions of me and my steed, Hekala. At the Battle of Karlanger, I rescued Koverth from the flames that threatened to consume her. I dove my dragon deep into the flames. Through the heat would mark my flesh forever, and I grasped her hand before the tower collapsed beneath her. If it were not for me, she would have perished there and then. Just another statistic in another battle. Yet now she leads them against me. Ripper demons, do I truly deserve such cruelty? They are monstrous creatures. Terrible claws define them, claws sharper and more deadly than any dragon's. They are merciless and alien things. They will tear me apart when they find me. I know this. They will make it a long, agonizing death. They feed on that pain. It flavors the meat, I remember one of their keepers telling me. What did I do to deserve such an execution? I did not betray our Lord like Apropos did, nor did I cowardly sit on the fence like Hannibus. I know the value of loyalty, even though it seems no one else does. Am I being hunted as punishment for them? What sort of justice is this? Still, death is preferable to becoming one of those demons. I know how they are made. I know that they are husks of victims that have become infected by a strange bandage-like skin that surrounds them. I refuse to become that. I will take my own life before that happens. If only Hekala were here, if only I had been able to save her, this conflict would be very different. I would watch as the Ripper demons were incinerated beneath Dragonfire. I doubt even they could stand up to the raw power of my dragon. But she is gone, murdered by Corveth and her treachery. So now I am alone. Now I flee into the dark forests of Forenthrai. Perhaps I can find shelter in one of the older temples, the forgotten shrines. If I can hide there long enough, perhaps I can be safe. Empty Lord, I know you were betrayed, but I beg of you now, save one of your true faithful. Olunde be damned. I want to live. I deserve to live. I don't want to die. Alright, that's the end of Alblenkian's Escape. I believe from this we can determine that Alblenkian is a dragonkin because the dragonkin are tied to their dragons. They have a sort of special relationship like that. I'm not exactly sure how that goes, but I've heard that before from other players and friends of mine in the game, so maybe some of the lore next time will explain that a little better. But as for what's being covered here, it seems that the Dragonkin, or at least this one, was aligned to Zeros, along with several of his comrades, who then betrayed him when the fall of Zeros was near happening. So this is around the time of the God Wars, which would be the Second Age transitioning into the Third Age, because the fall of Zeros is what marks the Third Age. And being that the book is titled his escape, I'm guessing that the end concludes that this was the last journal before he left to escape, and it seems that his escape was successful. I don't know though. The lore doesn't seem to go any farther, but it seems like it was a successful escape. I don't know if the Dragonkin that we fought in the quest was Alblenkian. It could be the same Dragonkin present in Dragon Slayer 2. He was solo by himself. He didn't have a group of his mates around him, so I'll conclude the synopsis here since there's not much more to go into. First book, maybe some of the other books we can put pieces together and refer back to this one and his betrayal. I think that's the most important aspect, is that he was aligned with Zeros and was betrayed by 2 or 3 other Dragonkins and had his dragon killed in the process.